What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Streets Talk with NatTrulyNi. I am your host, NatTrulyNi, and this is my special guest, the owner of TheToppic94. How you doing?
Doing good, yourself?
I'm tired, I'm good.
Thanks for being honest, so.
Yeah. So before we even started recording, I was telling him I was going to ask him more so about how he met Fabulous, DCYounglfy. Y'all, he's worked with a lot of famous people, so I'm going to let him give y'all a spiel or just like a list of people he's worked with.
Yes, I work with everybody, and I just keep hustling and make sure you follow the right path, and make sure you work with good people around you. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I've been meeting these wonderful people. I just keep on hustling, keep on working non-stop. I pass my business cards and
I'll put it on the stop sign.
I pass my business cards. Even I put them stickers on it. I put everything around here. I put on the gas pump. Sometimes on the apartments. I just been hustling, man. It's basically how Spider-Man does it. He's a black Spider-Man. He just been putting them shits everywhere, everywhere he goes. So I'm alright. So that's definitely smart. And it's basically remind me of the baby how he did it too as well. When he just saying I'm just been putting postcards around and everything. So that's why I decided I'm going to do something like this. And it's made by a black woman too who made these, the front and the back. And yeah, but I'll send you her Instagram and her information. So yeah.
Okay. So what famous people have you worked with?
The famous person I met and worked with was DCYounglfy. It was crazy. Long story short, I was in Atlanta for my sister. She was like, "Hey, we're gonna go to Atlanta. You wanna come?" I was like, "All right, bet." We stayed there 3 days. And after that, it's time to go. And one of my people, it was this other YouTuber, and I can't remember his name. His name is Zay. So yeah, he's very funny too. And we was about to make a skit video together. And I met him from I can't remember. Oh, Billy Bounce, man. His name is You Funny B. So that's how I met him from him. And it was hilarious, man. And that's when he responded on my Instagram, and we spoke, making a skit video.
So that's when y'all connected as far as, meeting up with DCYounglfy?
Yeah, so basically, I'm saying this. I met Zay by communicating with him when we worked together, and he was in Atlanta, and I was in Atlanta too, which I didn't know. And he said, "Oh, were you here just for DCYounglfy?" I was like, "Wait, no? When? How this happened?" And I said, "There's a flyer right here. I can't believe you didn't see that." So once he sent it to me, I was like, "Oh wow!" I'm like, "All right, that's definitely a bit. Yeah, I'm definitely going right. Dig it, man. I definitely owe you." He said, "I got you, Alo." So I went straight over there. I told my sister about this, and we got in there. And yeah, it was booming and all that. And I talked to the owner that I said I'm a photographer and this and that, so we what we do. So I'm like, I want you to do this, get your moment and all that. But make sure you don't. Yeah, so they were just, how Corona is make sure you don't show too much. So that's when I saw DCYounglfy. I just take pictures of him, and I take pictures with him, and we started talking a little bit too. And he's funny. He's not actually being that. Yeah, he did.
As hell, for real.
Yeah, he wasn't being an actual actor. He's actually funny in person, everything. So that's when we talked business, and we started getting together more about it.
Networking, and I know I seen you post the pictures of him and all of that, especially the video I know you were telling me about that you were going to put together for more.
Yeah, it's not done yet. I just been
busy.
Yeah.
So I see that you met Fabulous. So how was that experience? Was that fun as well, or was you nervous?
I ain't gonna lie. He's my favorite artist. I really do like him. I just like his music. He's chill and different. And the reason how I met him was DJ 630. I'm gonna put his name in there too, by the way.
Okay.
So yeah, 630. He's cool people. The reason how I met 630 was in Greensboro, because in Raleigh and Durham, well, I just want to get myself out there more, somewhere in Charlotte, Greensboro, anywhere. So I decided to go to Greensboro, and that's when I'm going to the club, and that's when I meet 630. And once I continue on working with him a few months, he said, "Hey, hello. I was wondering you would catch every scene and video and stuff on me DJing with Fab." I'm like, "Oh, for real? That's my favorite artist." So I was like, "Alright, bet." So once we, the days going by, that's the day we went to, I can't remember the name of that club. solo or something like that. So once I'm up there, you know, networking, I brought my assistant with me too, because he wanted to like get himself out there. I was just being a good person.
That's what's up.
So yep, shooting and everything. I saw DJ Drizzy and I saw Black Assassin and it's Conceited too.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw everybody in there. So
shit, it was packed.
yeah, it was everybody in there. So I just continued on working. And I told myself to do this and that, and that's when Fab was there and I was pretty ready to record him. Like it was just. Yeah.
I see that you put on Instagram that he had reached out to you and asked you about like if you had any pictures or videos, you know.
Yes.
I know you was probably like going crazy, like damn, he just wrote it out.
It's like I was like. I'll make sure it was not no dream, because you know us photographers, we always work and we get tired and we thought we were tripping or something, so it wasn't a dream at all. At first I thought it was a dream because I was just tired, but it was real. My heart just was like dropping, like it just dropped to my balls. Like that's how surprising I was about it. So the first thing I did was like rush to Ken and calling her and like, yo Ken, like my sister, I'm like, he actually called me, look, and she was like, congratulations. Like I was just so surprised, and I was telling Fab like, okay, listen, first I'm gonna add these pictures and everything and slap my logo on it and all that stuff. Then especially the videos I'm gonna send to you once I'm done. So I've been working on it. I stay up and just keep on going, keep on editing. And after that, I just like sent it to him, and once he woke up and he just like one picture that he liked, I was like, okay, so that means he do like it. So I got send the videos to him.
So how long have you been taking pictures as a whole, just a photographer? How long have you been doing this?
I did it since middle school actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I did this for a long time in middle school, and I used to go to DSA, Durham School of the Arts in Durham. So I saw somebody have a picture frame on the wall when I was walking across the hallway, and I was like, oh, it looks nice, but I want to make sure it's like different, like one of those posters, like the movie scene, like something come out of their hands or clones or something dope. So that's when I decided to become like more of a photographer doing this. So I used to draw back then, but I don't got the patience to do it. So I decided to become a photographer, doing all those crazy editing work and all that. And I just do everything. And for the music videos, I just didn't expect to do like music videos at all, honestly. People always keep asking me, like, you should.
So how many have you done so far?
For the music videos, shoot, I can't remember. The only thing I remember when I first did my music video was Autumn Joy from the K97.5.
Okay.
Yeah, that's the only thing I remember. It was alright, but I want to get better. Yeah, so I keep practicing. And when Party Boy helped me out even more with more music videos with artists who's interested to see, and like when Wednesdays I've been doing, I keep on getting more better, and I keep having more crazy bits to it because people have been paying me. I've been getting more plugins. Yeah, I just been.
Yeah, because you was going shoot every Wednesday.
Yes.
So that's a good thing that you were capturing that whole menu and Big C's waffle. Shout out to them. Shout out to Green Wednesdays.
Oh yeah.
I make sure y'all tap into that. This is going up. We're going to the weather break again, I believe. So definitely, you have some of your artwork here with you.
Yes.
Y'all, I like this one. I really love it.
Let's show you. I don't think
we're gonna have pictures in here. I'm gonna take a picture of it. But definitely, this is one of my favorites. I like it. So tell us more about this one and all the rest that you have down here as well.
Well, how can I start? I see something like this back then. I was like in high school when they did something like that. It's really hard. Like they did it on a computer or something like that. And they had like two images to like put them together. So it was extremely hard. I had to learn from the internet or reading a book. I'm trying to learn everything much as I could. It was extremely hard. So that's when I finally figured out how to do it. It was some kind of machine they put in, and they just like paste together, and that's when it actually prints out and it works. So I like this one because of course this one I like when I like got in the studio take pictures of me and I want someone like draw me too. So and it's facts about me because I do work like a cyborg, but I am also a human being, have feelings in there, you know, because I've been working non-stop. So that's what I like about this picture, and that's what I've been want something like this, honestly. And which picture do you want me to say about? Or it doesn't matter.
Yeah. This one. So tell them how you put all these. I know it's hard. You told me it took how long? Like 2 or 3 days, or?
I would say it took like. Actually, I think I remember now. It took like 6 hours.
Okay.
Yeah, this is my boy DJ Drizzy.
DJ Drizzy. So he did like a collage mix with all like types of photos of him.
Yeah, he just when I was like chilling and just like looking at these pictures and videos, he just hit me up. He said, "Hey yo," I was like, "What's up? Can you do something like this?" And he showed me like different versions of these, and I was like, "Actually, yeah, I can do something like that." Well, it's my first time, but I feel like I can do it. So once I get all of them collaging and make sure the edges look all smooth, I've been seeing people be like, "Yeah, it was all kind of like, no offense, it just looks all laggy and doesn't look realistic." And the edge is still showing a little bit, so that's why I like decided to make sure it looks actually real like every detail counts. I'm saying, so that's why I'm trying to make sure it looks exactly how it looks. It's supposed to be looking like.
And you did one at Kennedy too.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna put these pictures in there when I edit.
So for my sister, it was for her birthday, by the way. So she was telling me that can you do something like this? I was like, yeah, like I'm surprised we didn't see this picture I just did on Instagram, but yeah, I could do that. And she was like, but I want you to add Stay Wild. I'm like, okay, bet. So I made.
So how long did this one take you?
The same time, like 6 or 5 hours.
Okay, so how long does it normally take you to edit just a single shoot?
If you want something like basic, like something like this one, then all I had to do is just smooth her skin out, make sure it looks all, good, and the colors to show, but not too much, And I don't want to look all, plain. I'm going to make sure it looks good. So this one that I'm doing, it took like I would say just an hour, honestly, because just edit the skin and everything, make sure it looks realistic. But if they want me to do something crazy like this or all that stuff,
Or this one?
that was too easy actually. 2 hours. Because all I did was, I remember when I was at downtown, right when I came from the radio station, I decided to bring a mirror with me. I placed it right there in the city in Raleigh. All I did was just put the camera like behind me and took a picture of that mirror doing like this. And once I put that right there, now I want to like use the, out here, something different. So it was too easy. It was just took like an hour. All I did is just like take that there and the other side there. It's like copy and paste a little bit, but more like make sure it looks realistic. Like, so yeah, it took like 2 hours a little bit.
So who inspired you as far as like in the photography world?
My teacher, I would say my teacher, but I can't remember her name though. It was like 3 of them actually. The first teacher was Kafi. I can't remember her last name. Kafi 84. So she inspired me to just take regular pictures. She only do wedding stuff only, but she's been teaching me how to take pictures like art way. And then who else been teaching me? I can't remember her name. But she gave me a book, and I've just been reading it more about camera works and the iOS and everything, pretty much every detail. It's not just like a shoot. It's actually like you can just like aim from everything. And and when I was reading the book about it, that's when I decided to get a camera. Yeah.
What's this one that you have?
See what?
Which camera is that you have?
Oh, this one is a Fujifilm. This one, Fujifilm Fine Pix. Yeah, Fine Pix. So this one, it does teach me a few things too when I was keep shooting. And I remember back then in middle school I had a Canon, but I just didn't like it at the moment because I just didn't like it. But when I was learning about Fuji, my godmother, she gave it to me, and I've been shooting even more about it, and I get used to how it works. Yeah, so, and I like the way it shows more details to it as well.
So what's the new one that you have over there? I know you souped it up, so you got a battery pack attached to it.
Yeah.
And what else did you add to it?
Well, like she said, battery pack. Of course, the new lenses, and even this one right here.
Lens protector?
Yes. got this one. And I got these to make sure these won't break because this thing's really heavy. I remember last time I accidentally broke the camera, but it didn't actually break. This is the lens broke when I was taking pictures of DCYounglfy. But thank God, because first it was hard. Like I couldn't I had to hold it this whole entire time to shoot him.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, I had to hold it gently by shooting him and recording him. Yeah, once I when it's off a little bit, that's when it's not shooting. So it was kind of difficult. But yeah, thank God I've been holding it this whole entire time. It's just my arms were just tired. But yeah.
So do you have any advice for any upcoming photographers?
Yes. Make sure you hustle really good. And make sure you hang out with the right people that you follow your instincts with. And always have positive energy no matter what it takes, you know? You just gotta keep working non-stop. It will take you to something who knows, meeting celebrities, and you can enjoy taking pictures with some people new or good positive energy, everything. Just keep on going non-stop. And trust me, once you keep going, that's when people trying to be all nice to you and all, and just trying to take advantage.
Say it one more time for people in the back.
Okay. What was it?
If people take advantage, they try to be all nice and take it.
People will take advantage. People will take advantage. First, it's like this. Back then, they didn't want to mess with you, but when you do something big, that's when they're trying to hit you hey, I was
back then, they didn't want you down hot. They all wanted you.
Yeah, pretty much. So that's why I just been not saying anything to them. I just leave them hanging. So just keep going non-stop.
So let them know where they can follow you.
Follow me at TheToppic94, and it's going to be called Hollow Johnson if you can find me like that. And also my other account, my personal one, is MX Hollow. MX_Hollow.
Oh, okay, I was say you missing something.
So yeah, you can follow those two accounts, and as always, we get work or network, collage, anything really.
And don't call him TheToppic94. That's not his name.
No, it's not. Party won't call me there, and everybody, I said, yeah, I'll just be the topic, whatever.
No, let them know who you are. They have to know that. But yes, so that's where y'all can find him on Instagram. You have Twitter and all that stuff too.
No,
okay,
Facebook.
So just Instagram and Facebook. Okay, I guess I'm the only one with Twitter left. I guess. All right, but you guys can definitely book with him. He's really good with edits. Listen, I'm booking, so y'all should. And this is your girl NatTrulyNi. Thanks for tuning into the Streets Talk with NatTrulyNi. This is my special guest, Hollow Johnson. Get y'all pictures.
Yes.